So this is the start of the Baby Ballet week. I am about to do the school run. Say morning, kids.
Morning!
And then after that we'll be heading to classes. We've just had a little conversation with one of the mums that's just walked past and asked me if she can swap classes, and thanks for that. Okay, big kids are gone now, they're in school. That means that it is time for me to go and visit one of our local schools myself. I'm going to go in the preschool class this morning. I'm going to be in there doing some baby ballet with their preschool and reception kids, doing a bit of dancing with them in their classroom. And then I have got a meeting with my teachers because we've got our show coming up, so we're having a get together about that. So the bears are in the back, they're packed. We're off to go and visit that school soon. I've got little baby at home. He's there with the husband. He is the husband, that is, not the baby. He's on emails this morning and messages, making sure that we get back to everybody with any questions about classes. He's also making sure that he's on our system so that anybody who's registered to come to a class, if they've got any questions, he can answer those, and he can also make sure that they get logged in and registered for what they want so that we can see them in class. He's sorting out orders and things like that, making sure anybody who wants new shoes or new tutus and things like that can be sent out to them, and just generally making sure everything's running smoothly while I'm out dancing. And that's how our day's going to go. So lots and lots of fun things planned for us today. So this is my next part of today. I've come to a play centre where we have some classes. So my teacher's been here this morning. She's been having some classes. So I've come to drop in on those and see how everything is. And we're then going to have a meeting about our show. So these are our favourite venues because they're nice and cosy. Our parents love them as well. All of our play centres that we use their party rooms. You can see we've got lots of lovely decorations in here, nice jazzy floor. But they were great because they give our parents kind of extend their day. They get to go and have a little play. The kids get to play on the play centre as well. They all give us a really good deal and give us offers, so they get to stay and play. They get a discount. And they've got really good snacks, which is why you can see my teacher there having a brew. So that is where she's been this morning. So she's had her classes here today, and now we've got our show coming up next weekend. So we're going to have a meeting, get together about what's going on with the show, make sure everything's going the way we want it to go, and that everything's on track. So nice place for me to spend the day, and I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. So back at Kids Club this morning. This is our local play centre to me in Middleton. I've got 2 teachers out on the road doing classes, another one at a different play centre, and one at a local community venue that we use. I've got my classes this morning. I've got tappers first and then movers, so that's for our 3 years and up, and they're doing their show work this morning. That's getting really close now, so last little, that's why we've got our magic line on the floor to help them learn where to stand. And then after that, I've got my tinies class, which is 18 months up to 3 years. So we've got lots of fun things with them this morning. We've got pirate ship and clap hands together, and I went to visit a farm one day, our good toes, naughty toes, of course, as well. So lots of fun things planned with them. And then this afternoon, I'm going visiting one of our local nurseries where I'm going to go in and see them all the way through. We've got the babies, then the middle age group, and then their preschool class as well. So lots of fun things happening today for me. And as always, husband in the office, answering any questions that we've got on email, sorting out the banking and all the grown-up jobs, and I'm doing the fun stuff today. So it's now 7:30 at night and all the kids are in bed. You can see behind you I am in what used to be my office but is now Show HQ, so you can play a little game with yourself if you like. Guess which one's which. We've got circus, seaside, busy bees, fairies, princesses. All the costumes are over there, and I am now sat at my computer ready to start just getting some lists together, getting some bits and bobs sorted out, replying to a couple of emails and sorting things like that, but mostly admin for the show at the moment. That's our big thing this week and next week, so that's what I'm up to at the moment. So I've got all the essentials. I've got my computer ready. It is. Computer at the ready. I've got Home and Away ready to watch, and most importantly, I've treated myself to a glass of Prosecco. So cheers! So I just wanted to show you where I spend an awful lot of my day. This is my beautiful girl, my kitty car. So this is where I keep all my kit most of the time. Oh, managed to hit rush hour on this road while I tell you about this. This is all my kit. So I've got all my class stuff in the back there, bears there. I've got my mats in there as well, and my bag that's got all my bits of bubbles and music player and all that kind of thing. So that all lives in my car all the time, and I spend a lot of time in this. So I drive around. This morning I'm not teaching, so I'm going visiting my teachers. We've got 3 teachers that work for us, and they all have classes between them. They run lots and lots of classes every single week. So I think they mostly work for us 5 days a week. One of them does 6. So I'm just going to go and visit them, see what they're up to in their classes, meet some of the parents and say hi to people and just show my face and answer any questions, offer any support that my teachers might need with anything, collect the cash off them if they've got any, that kind of thing, just checking in, seeing how they're up to. And then I'm in a nursery this afternoon, which means that I then have a bit of time to kill in the morning, so this is where I spend most of my time in between doing that. So I've got bring my packed lunch to make sure I don't accidentally go to KFC too many times a week, although I must admit having a healthy supply of strawberry laces in the car at any given time, so that is vital for me. But this is where I sit, so I can sit on here and I'm on my phone, I can do everything. So I can check the messages, I can reply to people on email and on Facebook and post things on Facebook and do lots of things. So there's actually an awful lot of things you can get done eating your lunch sat in your car, and I'm very lucky that the car I get to sit in is my kitty. So obviously when I go and visit all my different classes, I park her up outside so lots of people see me, get lots of waves and people waving at me and smiling at me and pipping their horn at me when I'm in the car. So I have to remember that I'm in a bright pink car, otherwise I think, oh, what do you want? Who are you? What am I doing? Am I in the wrong place? But usually it's just because they've seen the kiddie car and they just want to say hi, so a lot of waving goes on. And it's great because we do see a lot of our kids running about, and I see them coming in and out of their classes, and the mums will catch up with me and tell me what they're doing and introduce me to their friends, so it's great to have. But even any old car ends up being your baby ballet HQ a lot of the time, so I'm very lucky that mine's pink, but I think I'd be in it all the time whether or not. So I've just got in from this morning's classes. Saying hi. So I'm not out teaching again until this afternoon, so I've just come home to spend a bit of time with this one. And yes, it's you. We're watching, you know, just chilling out, watching a bit of twirly woos. I'm supposed to be doing the ironing. I'm not doing the ironing, I'm watching the twirly woos. But I'm having a bit of time with the baby. I try and schedule a bit of time into every day so that I get a bit of time to come home and do housework, and also don't do housework, play with the baby basically. But because my diary's my own, then I can do that. So this is one of the best bits. Also means you don't have to go to the supermarket when everybody else does, so you can whiz round in between classes and you don't have to share it with everybody else. It's another day, another nursery for me this morning. Just done the school run and the kids are off there. Baby's with daddy and I am here with all my bits and bobs. You can see I've got my teddy bears, my Twinkle and Teddies are in there. Oh, sorry, Ted. And, oh, there he is. And then I've got my tambourines, my scarves, my ribbons, my bubble blower, which can't work. There we go. And my all-important baby ballet, upside down, my baby ballet stickers. This comes everywhere with me, in the back of my car and in the side passenger seat of my car and everywhere else in my car. And I bring it with me to each venue, so I just pop in with all my bags, pack up at the end and go home. And then this afternoon I've got a bit of a break with the baby, so I'm having a bit of a mummy day today, and then later on off to another nursery. While I've got the baby, daddy's going to be on the computer answering any messages and sorting out all our bits and bobs in the office. And I am doing a little bit of teaching and a lot of mummying today, so it's a nice day for me. And this room is brilliant. I wanted to do one in here because I wanted to show you, look, all this space. And loads of sockets. That's the dream. It's brilliant. So we're in between classes. I've got the gaffer over here on his emails. That's my husband. He's on the computer replying to messages and sorting out finances and keeping the Baby Valley world turning. And I am creating wristbands for the show. So I've got a nice little admin task to do there. And we've got our apprentice sat at the end eating Scotch eggs. So we're all working very, very hard. So we're all in uniform this morning. Rory's got his hoodie on as well. And he's coming with me this morning to classes. We're doing our TOTS class this morning, which is for 6 to 18 months. So he's in that group. So I've got my big kids first of all, and then he's coming along later on with Grandma. So it's my very favourite thing about the job. It means we can get the little ones in our lives involved as well. And also that they have to come with the grown-ups, so we get them and all. So I get my mum's been to classes, mother-in-law's been to classes, my husband's brought the kids to loads as well. So it's great. You get to dance with your own kids, dance with your family, get them to be all a big part of it as well, and it's great.